Good morning. It's day 2 of our Hit It Hard group. Maybe for some of you, you're treating it like day 1 because yesterday was a holiday. And that's totally cool. But I'm going to pick up right where I left off yesterday with my video. So if you didn't see my video yesterday, just scroll back and watch it so that you can see how the group began. So it is time to kick it into gear. It is January 2nd, not January 1st. Holidays are over, and it's time to get back to work and back to real life. And I want to explain what you can expect from this group. So I'm a Beachbody coach. Brittany is a Beachbody coach. Here's what you can expect from your coaches in this group. Every single day, we will offer valuable tips, insights, and motivation in our coach posts. They'll be pinned to the top of the news feed in this app, and they'll be the first thing you see when you open it. Please watch those or read those and take them seriously. We put a lot of effort and energy into creating those things. A lot of it's not our own ideas, but we're sharing things with you that we've learned to be true, that have worked for us as we have tried to go through the same thing that you're going through. And it really is helpful. So watch those videos every day, or read those posts every day. Sometimes the videos will be a little bit longer, like around 10 or 15 minutes, but it's still worthwhile. So just turn it on, put the phone on the countertop while you're washing dishes or making breakfast or folding your laundry or something, and just listen and soak it all in. Please make comments on, well, I'll get to that in a second. We will help you with troubleshooting when you're having issues and having a hard time making these things that we're doing, all these changes, fit into your normal everyday life. We are going on the same journey with you. We're just a few steps ahead of you maybe, and we'll be happy to help you troubleshoot and figure out how you can make it fit into your life. We'll answer all your questions, especially the stuff on the Beachbody side. Sometimes the nutrition plans and things get complicated. You know, is soy a carb or is it a vegetable? Depends on which program you're using. So we'll help you with those kinds of questions for sure. We offer one-on-one goal setting. We are your coach. That's our job, to help you to set goals and reach them. Message us anytime and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Now, we both do have normal, regular lives and families, and Beachbody coaching is not our number one priority. So sometimes there'll be a delay, but we'll do our very best to get back to you within a day or so, within the same day or, the next day. Message us anytime with any questions or concerns you have, and we'll help you through it. We will do our very best to be motivating even on your hardest days. We have hard days too, and sometimes we even fall off the bandwagon for a little bit and have to take time to recover and pull ourselves back in. But we'll do our very best to help you to get back on the bandwagon anytime that you fall off, which means that sometimes we may have to come and track you down. There's always a trend in every group. There's always at least a handful of ladies who just quietly recede into the background and try to disappear. And it's our job to go after you guys and message you and call you and, find you guys again and help you recommit and get back onto it, because we are invested in you. We're going to do our best to make sure that you stick with the goals that you set. And we will share our own journey along the way. We're still in the thick of it, in the trenches, doing the same thing you're doing. Like I said, we might just be a little bit farther ahead than you are if you're starting from the beginning or if you're restarting again. But we've been there too, so we can help you through it. We're going to share our journey as we go. Now, what we can expect from you guys, this is our expectations for you. We expect you to check into this group every day, whether you're sick, whether you're traveling, whether you are just fed up and you hate the trainers and you're done with this Beachbody stuff, whatever. We expect you to check in, because those emotions are fleeting. And when you look at the group and when you get to know each other and when you're watching the coach posts, you're going to be able to come back from those hard times and those hard feelings and get back in and commit to yourself again and keep pushing forward towards your goals. So come every day to this app and at least watch watch or read the coach posts, log your stuff, and then hopefully you will also be an active member of our community. That is our next expectation. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. We expect you to be an active member, an active participant in this community. We need you just as much as you need us. This is a group effort. There's a reason for that. Accountability works two ways. If you're part of this group, we expect you to be reading other people's posts, commenting, helping with feedback and troubleshooting sometimes, offering your advice and suggestions and input, because we need each other. We're all friends here, and this is a non-judgmental area. So whatever you post here, it's going to stay here. It's all private. And we expect you to encourage and offer advice to each other, because that's how we grow. That's how we learn. You will learn more through acting like a coach than you will by acting like a challenger. By offering your knowledge and advice, we will all learn, we will all grow, and we need that. We need you to be here in this group. It's not just for your benefit, it's for everyone's benefit. If we know there are more people watching, then we will be more likely to exercise. We're more likely to eat the salad instead of the cake, or just to say no to the cake, or have water instead of soda. We need you. So please be here every day and be an active part of the community. We expect honesty, kindness, and like I said, no harsh judgments. This is like a workshop, right? This is not a place where we're perfect. It's a place where we come together in our imperfections and struggle through the challenge of overcoming them. So no harsh judgments here. You can feel comfortable posting your current weight, your current starting photos, your struggles, your challenges, your complaints, but you can also feel comfortable sharing your victories, even if they seem small and insignificant. One of the things I love about this group is that, like, if you were to go to Facebook and say, wow, I exercised 2 days in a row, or I dropped 2 pounds, or something like, my victory for today is just that I got up and I did it. On Facebook, they might not care. Or if you tell your coworkers at work, they might not care. They might be like, whoa, big whoop. But in this group, it does matter, because we all know that struggle of focusing on those little tiny victories. And so we're going to celebrate with you and be excited with you. And we understand the significance of those small victories. We expect you to log your workouts at Shakeology if you're drinking it, because this app tracks those sorts of things, and it lets us know how you're doing. So we can see, if you give us access to it, we can see how often you exercise. You can come through. And how often you're drinking a Shakeology, and that's a measurement to us of how you're doing emotionally and physically, and how committed you are. So that helps us as coaches to be able to reach out to you confidently and know what you're doing, where your mind is right now. We expect you to invest in yourself and actually commit to the goals that you are setting. This is not a group about New Year's resolutions. We already talked about that. This is a group about committing to change. And to do that, it's going to take time, and it's going to take failure, and it's going to take practice. So we expect you to commit to the things that you said you want to do so that you can have success. The slogan for Beachbody is decide, commit, succeed. But it's way more than just a slogan. It's not just cool words that sound nice and they can just put it on a billboard or on a box or on a postcard and make it sound cool and exciting. This is real, practical stuff. Once you make the decision to change, then you have to commit. Once you commit, you will succeed. Darren Hardy is one of my favorite motivators, and he explains how success is an equation with 2 variables. It is commitment and consistency. Once you commit, you're halfway to success, but you have to commit. If you don't commit, you'll always be vacillating and kind of going here and there, and you just won't make it. You need to commit. The second thing, like I said, is consistency. And that's where we come in as coaches. We help you be consistent. That's where this tracker comes in, logging your workouts and your Shakeology and posting things on here. You can see consistency. Consistency is a huge part of that equation. So once you commit and once you are consistent, you will succeed. It sounds simple, but common knowledge is not usually common practice, which again is where this group comes in. You need accountability. So we will make the common knowledge into common practice over time. But most people fail because they quit. So this group is about not quitting. It is about, like I said, taking the risk, trying it, probably failing a whole bunch, and then troubleshooting and getting back on the bandwagon and figuring out how to make it work consistently. So I have a simple tip, and that is just to start small. So as you're considering your goals and things that you're trying to set, and I don't mean the big goals, I mean the smaller goals, as you're considering things like, what time should I try to get up and exercise? Or do I really have time at all? Should I, how should I be eating? Should I try to stick with what I already do and just tweak it a little bit? Or should I change things more to make it fit better? Those sorts of decisions. Just start small. So my tip is just to start small. So if you're new to exercise, or if it's been a while and you're restarting and it's really hard for you, start small. Set really small goals, like I'll try to exercise 3 or 4 times this week. You don't have to go for the whole enchilada all at once. And in fact, if you do, you're less likely to succeed. Now, if you've been consistent for a while, then I want you to push yourself. Always push yourself. But if you're beginning at this level, then begin at this level and embrace it. And if you're at this level, then begin at this level. Don't start down here. Start here and start pushing higher. Always push yourself, but do it in a reasonable and a manageable way. So if exercising 3 days a week is really pushing yourself, then do it and embrace it and make that your goal and keep it small. And you will succeed because you'll be able to have that consistency and actually commit to it. But if you try to commit to something that's too big and unmanageable, then you will fail. So set some small goals and then push through and achieve them this week. So the action steps for today: get up and do your exercise, and then log it. Make sure you log it in my challenge tracker right here. If you're drinking Shakeology, then drink the Shakeology and log it here so we can see that you're starting. Please read or reread your program materials, especially if you have a new challenge pack or you're new to a program. Go through and read the materials. And if you're restarting or if you are partway through your program, just go back and skim through and review, because we are in a new year, and a new month, and a new week, and it's always good to review what we're working on. I'm going to do that in just a few minutes. I'm going to review what I'm supposed to be eating today because I've already forgotten since yesterday. And then last of all, well, not last of all yet, if you did not take your starting stats and your starting picture yesterday, then do that today. Follow through and do that. It's so important. And then finally, last of all, please leave a comment on this video to show that you watched it. And you can make it an emoji or something to tell us how you're feeling about the beginning of this new adventure. All right, have a great day.